you're doing fine in these tough times. I decided to take some risks and stay in Thailand, in Koh Lipe, so to wait for this COVID thing to blow over. So far, it's been a good experience staying here. This is my second home. I've been coming here for quite a while now. And this is the place where I actually found out about this really amazing indigenous people, the Urak Lawoi, which in the end I started making a movie about it with my friends and doing a book about it. The book will be like a really nice photography book accompanied with quite a lot of text, so they will explain about their traditions and their way of life. And one of the things they do is which is really crazy, the way they go fishing. It's like with traps. They have the external air source on the boat, which is like pretty much old compressor, and a hose just going to the mask, and they breathe from it. They don't use any fins, they don't use any of that. So that's one of the things I have photographed and filmed quite a few times already. And a few weeks ago I joined them on one of those trips. While I was filming underwater parts, I had problem with my tooth because it was really painful, and when I went down and go and dive out a bit faster than I should do, had a lot of pain in the teeth, so I had to stop diving and just focus on the above the water area. They knew one of the traps contains a lot of fish, so when we arrived to that trap, they kind of needed an extra hand. So they were like, "Oh, Miloš," I'm like, "Yeah, you take bubu or not?" And the bubu is the trap they place underwater, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe if you need take bubu, or I will see, I'm gonna photograph. And I'm like, you take bubu or not? I'm like, okay, I take bubu, I take bubu. That means I help them to take the trap out. So we arrived at the trap, and it's already 10-15 minutes until they managed to get it close to the boat, because underwater they put a big bucket that they fill with air to lift it up. And when it arrived at the boat, it was, oh my god, it was really so hard to get it on the boat. And we managed to get maybe a third of it above the edge. But when we were having this really strong push to get it out, the boat just went on the side, and there was a lot of water gushing in. And I was just looking at my camera bag standing there, and water just gushing in next to it. I was like, please, no, please. So that's after a few times we never actually managed to take out the trap. So until one of the other boats came, and people from that boat helped us. And even then we could not take the whole trap out. It was maybe halfway, because all the fish was on one side. So one of the guys had to cut the trap, go inside the trap and take out the fish. And all that while the trap was dangling above the water. And that's really scary, and you had to do it really quickly, but it took already 10-15 minutes to take it out, take out all the fish. Finally they managed, and they take out the fish and take the trap on the boat. It was a crazy experience, but then I thought about it, and I was like, okay, I just missed a big chance. And why? Because whatever they do when they go fishing, they do it really fast, really fast, and it's just so hard to photograph, especially underwater. That's so crazy. I don't know how to explain it, so it's always hard to get some really creative and amazing shots of them doing it, and this was the perfect moment but I could not do it because I was holding the trap. But even if I wanted to take my camera after, I could not because it was on the boat, which was under the trap at that moment. So I had like, if I had my camera with me at that moment, I would have like 30 minutes, maybe even more, photographing, creatively trying out, photographing the guy in the trap, which is dangling above the water. And like, even if I had my camera in the underwater housing, I would made so many shots just in the water, and I was thinking about that, and I kind of felt sad. But in the end, I think in the long run, they kind of have more respect of me, and now started inviting me even for drinking and everything, so kind of became friends. So that's kind of nice. So I can't complain on that side. It would probably pay off in the longer run. So either way, that's like really amazing catch for them. But still, when they told me about how much money they make, per fishing trip, I was a bit shocked because it didn't seem a lot. And they're actually always risking their health and life doing it, going underwater 30, 20 meters, going up really fast, up, down, sometimes 10, 15, 20 times a day. And every time I follow them underwater with my camera, my computer always just go beep, 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 meaning I'm just going too fast up. And they do it like 15, 20 times a day. Their bodies seem really strong and resilient. So yeah, so hopefully I will do a few more trips with them, depending on the time. And now it's becoming to be rain. It's coming to rain a lot here, so if I go on those trips, it's gonna be really crazy. So thank you for joining in. That's a small story and a small update from what I have been doing in Thailand, Koh Lipe so far. I will stay here for 1 month for sure more, and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram to find out when the book is coming out. And until the next episode, thank you.